guys, my new spot and I welcome you back to my channel. So today is going to be a fun video. My mum has graciously let me into her makeup drawer to do a full face of my mum's makeup. So I've got all of these here. So I've seen a couple of people do this video before and I just thought it looked like a bit of fun, and yeah, that's it really. And as always, don't forget to stick around to the end of the video to hear the joke of the day and also to see how I turn out, because I'm not quite sure where this is gonna go, to be honest, but we'll see. Okay, so to start, my mom does not have primer. If she does, I don't know where it is. So this is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation. It's medium coverage and it's in the shade 200 Soft Beige, which I can tell you for a fact is gonna be way too dark for me. My mum tans a lot more easily than I do. I'm just a ghost, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna use a beauty blender for this because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to shear this out as much as possible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So this is not my shade. This is not even close to my shade. If I had to guess my shade, I would assume it would be something like -5 Soft Ghost. Oh my god. I look like a bloody Oompa Loompa. Just trying to blend this out as much as possible. The foundation itself is actually really nice. It's not the most full coverage, as you can see. My spot is still saying hello to everyone. I swear my skin was literally clear, and then yesterday I woke up and I just had a brand new spot, and yesterday I filmed a video and I hadn't filmed a video for about 4 or 5 days and my skin had been clear pretty much the whole time. I think that's as blended as it's gonna get. I'm gonna do some on my neck. Okay, so I look like I just have a very deep fake tan on my face. Oh dear. I couldn't find any face powder, any setting powder, so I'm gonna try and let this sit on my face for as long as possible before doing any bronzer or anything like that. So my mom has this lovely Naked Basics palette, which I actually have the exact same one, but mine is very used up. She obviously doesn't use this very much, so I'm not going to use it for my eyes, but I am going to use the colour here, Faint, to fill in my eyebrows. Okay, that'll do. So I'm just going to try and fill these in as best I can. I don't usually use powder to fill my eyebrows in, but this is the only option, as there is no eyebrow pencil. Okay, I think that's as good as they're gonna get for now. I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit of this foundation, just about that much, and I'm gonna dot that over that spot. So that just made it worse. Next, to set my brows, I have the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Light to Medium. It's so tiny. I've never actually used this before. I have to say, normally I don't like brow gels that have colour in them because they get really messy, but this wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm just going to use a tiny bit more of the foundation and use that to clean up under my eyebrows. I don't normally do this, but because they're powder, they're a bit messy. Okay, I think that's as good as they're going to get for now. So next, moving on to bronzer, we have the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. And apparently it has SPF 15 in it, and this is in the shade 22 Sun Bronze. So I think this might be just a tiny bit dark for me, but we'll see. I'm just going to use a small fluffy brush. God, it's got that really typical makeup smell. I feel like my face looks very muddy. I can never get my bronzer to do the same thing on both sides. Like, this one's a very sharp contoured line, and then this one's more of like a bronzy whatever this is. But I can't get my arm around this way. I don't know. Okay, so for blush, we have two options. We have the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Cheek blush in the shade Swish and Pop Blusher, or we have the Estee Lauder blush in the shade 320 Lovers Blush. And I'm gonna go with this one just because it's clearly been used more, but there's not very much of it there. So hopefully we'll get enough out. Has that really done anything? It's definitely coming up on my brush, it's just not really on my face. Let's try the Charlotte Tilbury one. Oh, okay. I think this brush is just a bit too dense for me to use as a blush brush, but I'll just blend that out. Just gonna go over the top of this with whatever's left on this brush. Looks a bit better. Okay, now for eyeballs. Okay, so for eyeshadow, we have a few options. We've got these liner shadow pens, and I want to use one of these because I know my mum likes these. And then we also have the Charlotte Tilbury. We've got a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow quad. This is in the shade the Golden Goddess. Quite nice shades in there. I think I'm going to use a mix of both. So to start, I'm going to take this bronzy shade on a fluffy brush. Okay, so I'm keeping the eyes pretty simple today. I've just done the crease colour, and I'm going to go in with these two shadow pencil things. So I'm going to go in with this one first on sort of the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm just going to use this for the inner half. It's actually a really nice shade. Just going to pat that in. Okay, so when you pat it in, it definitely loses a little bit of its pigment, so I'm just going to tap over again. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, these are the Gosh Forever eyeshadows. Is Gosh even still a brand? I hope so, otherwise these are years old. Okay, and then I'm going to go in on the inner corner with this Chanel Stylo eyeshadow. This is in the shade Cool Gold, and this one was in the shade Light Copper. Then I'm just going to take a flat brush, and using the top of it, I'm just going to use that same brown shade to line my lower lash line. Also just going to kind of connect it here to create sort of a wing. And then I'm going to use my angled brush again and a little bit more of that foundation. I'm just going to clean up that line a little bit. Okay, so for mascara, my mum has two that I found. So the YSL Mascara Volume Effect and the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes. So they're both quite thick, clumpy, fluffy mascaras. Obviously, I'm not going to use the same ones my mum has because hygiene, but I'm just going to see what I have that's similar. I think probably my most similar would be the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. So I'm going to use that. And since my mum doesn't curl her lashes, I will not be doing that either. I feel like when I don't curl my lashes, you just can't see them. Like, I actually have very long eyelashes. They're just quite straight out, which is a little bit annoying. And finally for lipsticks, I have a few options. So we have this YSL lipstick in the shade 21. Then Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Stoned Rose. This is Max Factor in Dusky Rose. So she's definitely used all of these. I'm kind of feeling like a red lip today. Okay, so I just rubbed a little bit more off on my hand, and I'm going to use a lip brush for this. I'll just try and go from the side, I think. So I don't have any lip liner, so I'm going to have to try and line my lips at the same time. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get without a lip liner. It's very, very difficult to line your lips with a red lipstick without a liner. But this is a really nice color, and I quite like the formula as well. It's like it's just a nice matte red lip, like it's a really good staple color. And this is it. This is the final result. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and let me know if you think I did a good job. I actually don't think it came out too bad. I mean, besides the fact that I'm the complete wrong shade, but I think the eyes came out really nice. I like the eyes and the lips. I think it's got a nice classic glam vibe to it. I'm just gonna give you a quick close-up, and I'm gonna turn my lights down a little bit so you can kind of get an idea as to what this makeup looks like up close. It is quite patchy, but we'll see if you can see that on camera. I would definitely try this foundation again in my own shade. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want me to do more kind of makeup challenges, I think they're quite fun to do, so let me know you enjoyed it and I will definitely do more. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. I will also leave somewhere on the screen a link to a playlist of other makeup challenges that I've done so far. But anyway, on to the fun bit. It is time for a joke of the day. I feel like I need like a family related joke. I shook my family tree and a bunch of nuts fell out. I mean, if any of my family are watching this, then you can definitely back me up on that, because we're all a bunch of nut jobs. Okay, so this is more of like a one-liner, but I thought it was a pretty good one. My doctor asked if any of my family members suffered from insanity. I said, nope, we all seem to enjoy it. Do you guys hate me yet? Are these jokes like that bad that you just hate me? So there's your terrible joke for the day. If you made it this far and you heard the joke, leave an egg emoji in the comments. I just want to see how many people actually get to the jokes, because maybe that's why I'm not losing subscribers. Maybe you just don't watch my videos to the end. But anyway, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope the joke made you laugh. I will see you in my next one. Bye!